Well, hello, you beautiful souls, and welcome back to another collective reading. As always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and trust your own intuition above all else. So, anyways, I am so honestly excited about this reading because the cards that I kept pulling, they just kept building on each other. And by the end of my pulling, I was like, holy crap, are you serious right now? So, let's get into it. The first card out of the Ancestors deck is the Daughter of Rivers. The message on it is, what is meant for you flows to you. And let me just say, that is a beautiful way to begin. Right away, Spirit and your ancestors, they're reminding you that you don't have to force everything. What's meant for you isn't something you have to chase a crowd across mountains. Holy moly, I'm having a hard time because of excitement. Um, It isn't something you have to beg for, right? It isn't something you have to constantly worry about losing. What's meant for you flows towards you naturally. Keep that in mind. And also, it doesn't mean that we sit back and we do nothing, but it does mean we can stop exhausting ourselves trying to control every single little detail. So, and honestly, this feels like a reminder to trust the process. Now, let's go to the main deck. I pulled some cards out of that, and the next cards are Security, Journey, Departure, and Harvest. And honestly, immediately, I felt like many of you are standing at the edge of this major life chapter. Security, it tells me you've been focused on creating your own stability in some area of your life. Maybe that's financially, or maybe even emotionally. Maybe you've been trying to build a stronger foundation for yourself. But then we get journey and we get departure. And that tells me something is changing. Someone is moving away from an old chapter. For some, this could literally involve some travel, relocation, changing jobs, or even physically leaving something behind. And for others, this feels more like leaving behind old patterns and old fears, um, old situations, or even, old versions of yourself. And the beautiful part, you guys, that card waiting at the end is harvest. And harvest, you guys, is reward, it's receiving. Harvest is finally seeing results from seeds that you have planted long ago. And this doesn't feel like a difficult ending. This actually feels like leaving one chapter because something better is waiting ahead. So I asked Spirit, um, what is this journey and this departure about? And the clarifiers that I got were aligned, stranger, genuine, and divine timing. Sorry. So, okay. This is where my attention immediately went because this doesn't look like random change. It looks like change that's putting someone directly into alignment with something or someone that's important, right? The stranger card, it immediately stands out to me. And for many of you, spirit may be talking about someone you just haven't met yet, right? But someone who isn't currently a part of your life, but look at the cards surrounding it: aligned, genuine, divine timing. And nothing, and I repeat, nothing about this feels forced at all. And nothing about this feels chaotic. It actually feels like two paths naturally crossing when the timing is right. Um, for some of you, this could absolutely be romantic. And for others, it may be a friendship or a mentor, or like a teacher, uh, business connection, or someone who helps open the next chapter of your life. But you know what? Whatever this connection is, it is feeling authentic. It feels real. The kind of connection where you don't have to pretend to be someone you're not. And that's beautiful, right? Like you can be yourself finally. And you know what? The divine timing, it's basically spirit saying, stop checking the clock because it arrives when it's supposed to. And honestly, preach, sister. I will always freaking preach divine timing. So, next question that I asked was, is this stranger a romantic connection or a divine union, perhaps? So, you guys, I got contract, renewal, and revelation. And at this point, I was like, okay, Spirit, I see what you're doing. Because these cards, they're incredibly interesting altogether, right? Contract, it can absolutely speak about agreements, commitments, soul contracts, partnerships, and significant connections. And renewal, it talks about something beginning again, a fresh chapter, a rebirth, a new cycle. Then we get revelation, the light bulb, the realization, the truth becoming clear. Now, does this guarantee every single person watching is meeting a divine partner? No. But Spirit seems to be heavily emphasizing an important connection or a partnership. Absolutely. Um, for many of you, this feels like meeting someone who plays a meaningful role in your future. And for some of you watching, yes, this could absolutely be a romantic connection that feels destined or deeply significant. The biggest thing I'm seeing is that this connection, it brings you clarity. Things will suddenly start making sense to you. It's like pieces of a puzzle that are finally clicking together. So, naturally, I asked Spirit, how will the collective know? And Spirit says, so next card's out. You guys, strap yourself, buckle up, buttercup. Intuition, support, commitment. And honestly, I laughed when I saw these. Like, honestly, when they came out, I was like, what the hell, man? Because Spirit is making this surprisingly simple. Like, you'll know because your intuition tells you, not because someone else tells you, not because social media tells you, not because you're searching for signs every 5 minutes. You'll feel it. There will be an actual inner knowing. Then, you guys, we have support. In this connection, opportunity, or situation, it feels supportive. It feels very balanced, healthy, not one sided, not exhausting at all. So, finally, we have the commitment card. Now, listen, when I saw the diamond ring, I nearly fell out of my chair because after everything else we've already pulled, come on. Spirit was not being subtle. For some of you, yes, this could absolutely point towards an engagement or a marriage or a serious romantic commitment. And for others, it could represent a committed partnership, contract, collaboration, or even a long term opportunity. But either way, this honestly, you guys, does not feel temporary at all. This actually feels very solid. So I pulled an action card because why not? And I got just be free. And I love the look of this card. I always did. Um, I love everything about it. I love how flowy she is and the carefree and just elegant, but just free, you know? So, anyways, the message on it is release what holds you back, embrace your authentic self, move with ease, and let your spirit soar without limits. Now, here, Spirit is encouraging you to release whatever has been weighing you down, you guys. The fears, the overthinking, the need to control every outcome. You know what? The reading, it started with what is meant for you flows to you. And now it's ending with a reminder to stop carrying things that are blocking that flow. Be yourself, you guys. Trust yourself. Let life surprise you a little. Um, just be free. Like this girl. Like, look at her. Seriously, I want to be her. Anyways, next card out was the little synchronicity card, and we got a dragonfly, you guys. So you guys look out for dragonflies. If you've seen one, let this be a confirmation to you. If you see one, let it be another confirmation to you. So, and I love seeing dragonflies. I just do. Anyways, the message on it. Sorry, I'm stumbling. Um, a sign of quick change, clarity, and stepping into your true self. Now, dragonflies, you guys, they often show up when transformation is happening faster than we realize. And this, in and of itself, is a beautiful confirmation that things may begin shifting quite quickly. Answers, they arrive. Truth becomes clear. People, they show up. Your doors are opening, right? And you are starting to see yourself and your path differently. Now, I pulled some initial cards as extra little confirmations for people. It might be your initial or initial place, business, whatever. Take it. If it resonates, freaking take it. First one we got is R, receive. And you know what, you guys, be open to receiving what you've been asking for. Like, seriously, just be open to it. Ronald, why that name is like screaming in my head. Ronald. Um, Nothing wrong with the name. I'm just wondering why it's like shouting in my head, Ronald. So, Ronald, if you're out there, this message was for you. Be open to receive. Regina, Roberta. Um, I don't know. Next card, B for breathe. And you guys take a breath. Like, seriously, don't rush. What is meant for you, it's not passing you by. So just breathe, relax, ease into it. Bella, Bertram, Bethany. Next, A for ask. And you know what, you guys, Spirit is encouraging you to ask for what you truly want and be open to receive, right? So ask, ask. Aliyah, Anya, Annika. And oddly enough, next card, A, again, abundance. Now, A's are coming in strong, so there might be a lot of A's out there. So, you guys, I love seeing abundance because it's something that's growing and expanding in your life, right? That it's bringing in so much. And abundance doesn't necessarily mean just money, it means, you know, extra, more of everything, hopefully good, right? Um, Next card, G for gather. And you know what? Gather your information, gather resources, or you know what? Even gather the people who support you. Gareth, um, Gary, even Jerry with a G. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There you go. Goodness. Next. Oh, opportunity. You guys, a new door. It may be opening sooner than you think. There's an opportunity. Um, Ohio. Is somebody from Ohio? Olivia, are you from Ohio? Anyways, you guys, to sum this exciting reading up for you, Spirit is showing a major shift that seems to be guiding many of you towards something you've been waiting for. And even if you don't fully realize it just yet, there's an old chapter being left behind and a new one that is opening up. You guys, a lot of energy here is pointing towards alignment and meaningful connections and opportunities that are arriving at exactly the right time, hence divine timing. Um, and whether this stranger becomes your friend or a partner or a mentor, um, business connection, or something more, Spirit, he keeps emphasizing that this connection, it feels genuine and very, very important. The message that keeps repeating through this reading is very, very simple. Um, you don't have to force what's meant for you. Trust your intuition. Stay open. Let go of what no longer fits you, and allow life to bring you where you're meant to be. Because, guys, if these cards are saying anything, they're really just saying that something very interesting may be closer than you think. And honestly, with the cards that I pulled, and I'm sorry, I'm looking at them right in front of me, and I'm just still kind of baffled by them. So, like with the cards like contract, renewal, revelation, intuition, support, and commitment, they're all showing up together. I can absolutely understand why Spirit had me raising my eyebrows during this reading, honestly. So, you guys, congratulations if this is your reading. Congratulations if this is your energy. I'm so happy for you. This is fantastic. It's beautiful. So, if you're still here listening, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for even considering clicking on this video, for listening to it, for staying tuned. It means absolutely the world to me. If you can give me a hand and like, share, subscribe, maybe share with somebody that may need this message or want this message. You don't know how it resonates with everybody. So, anyways, I hope you guys are having the best possible day ever, or night, wherever you are in this world. Until next time, my friends, thank you so much. Bye bye.